Welcome to the Friday Night Feast. And I'm here with
HungryHeath! I'm on my way! Sorry, I'm still getting dressed. Somebody had me doing chores.
Oh, okay. Well, at least you said that. At least you kept it
PG.
not after hours.
Not yet.
Well, how is everyone doing? The last day of May. So I'm just gonna give.
It is, isn't it?
I know. The last day, y'all. Can you believe it? Like this, I'm telling you, this year has just been flying for us.
It really has.
And so we're almost halfway through. We're starting the 6th month tomorrow. That's
our road trip.
I know, yeah, because as of next week, we'll only have 9 months until we leave.
Right.
That I mean, I feel like 9 months is no time at all. So, the other thing, just a couple little housekeeping. There you go. Little notes on here is also starting tomorrow, June 1st, is our squat challenge.
I need to have a talk with whoever thought of this stuff.
It was Sharon.
I love you, Sharon, but we still need to have a talk. I'm gonna squat on you.
Oh gosh. He wants to do like Shauna, a diddly squat.
I've been doing that all day. No, I've been doing a lot of squats and it's not been fun.
But are you going, let us know right now who all is participating in the squat challenge. Remember, it starts tomorrow. So make sure today, before you go to bed, take your measurements, y'all.
I've been told that I am participating.
Yes. Or take your measurements first thing in the morning. I know some people prefer to weigh in the morning. So you could, I'll weigh in the morning, but I'll probably do my measurements tonight. I don't know. I might do it tomorrow morning, but just do that before you start your squats. And then we'll get the squat challenge and only do it the one day, y'all, either today or tomorrow. That's it. Don't hop on that scale. Don't take any more measurements until we're done with this challenge.
Don't squat on the scale.
Right. And then we'll see come July 1st, what were the benefits of doing the squats, right?
Mm-hmm.
We'll see if the squats give as much benefits as people claim, right? That's my thing here
conundrum. Your conundrum?
Yeah, well, I want to see is it going to be that much of a difference doing squats versus other forms of exercise, right?
Right.
So we'll see. But yes, he was voluntold. He will be participating because I said I think it's good for him. One, because he does fall a lot into the couch or on the toilet.
I never fall into the toilet.
Yes, you have. You're like, I fell on the seat.
Oh.
You'll be like, ooh, because I'll hear it. And I'm like, what happened? You're like, oh, I just fell in the toilet.
My feet kind of just slipped.
So I think it would be really good for you to at least get that going. And then, we'll see.
For some reason, anytime it brings me any kind of discomfort, she thinks it's good for me.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a growing trend here. How does love have to hurt?
I mean, it doesn't have to. You don't have to do this.
It's like I have a choice. You're so funny.
I mean, you always have choices in life. And I think it'll be good for you, though.
I know you do.
Well, it's supposed to be, there's lots of benefits of doing squats. So we're going to see. As you stab a mushroom, I see how you're feeling. He's going to stab me, y'all. So, yes, we'll get that started tomorrow, the squat challenge. And then, we're going to be putting out, like daily check-ins and just touch base with everyone in our Facebook group. We're going to be doing that in the Facebook group.
And you'll all be very, very active in that to give lots of work for Sharon to do on it. That's my payback. And
then, so if you're wanting to know what the squat challenge is, Sharon posted a whole little thing that you could print out because Laura's husband actually printed out for her and put it up on the fridge. And so you can print that out, just a little thing. It'll tell you every day of June how many you're supposed to get done that day. So yes, we are super excited about that. So I've been working up my squats and I'm ready for tomorrow.
I am too.
Good. All right. Well, tonight, you never even did your intro, did you?
No, because you got to know this whole health kick fix thing. So, hey, yo, welcome to the wonderful world of HungryHeath. I'm not a classically trained chef. What I am is a self-taught home cook. I've studied under several television chefs. I have a PhD from YouTube University and a black belt in Google Food. I love to cook. The only thing I love more than cooking is this woman right here.
Mm-hmm.
She'll eat steak, the warden, because she's forcing me to do this. But together we host what we like to call the Friday Night Feast, which is what you're watching right now. We do this every Friday night, 6:30 Central. We'll cook up an entree, maybe a couple of snacks, show y'all how to do it, and we spend our evening just bickering. Show y'all how we do it. But right now, I'm just setting up some of our stuffies. If you saw me, I was doctoring up those mushrooms. We just opened up a brand new package. We were planning on only having a couple each, but we noticed there's only six in the whole package. So why not do them all?
Why not?
And then we had the last bit of our jalapenos, and I'm not blanking them. What is it called? I'm de-seeding them so we can stuff it with some cheese.
He's blanking them. And we took the rest because last week at Aldi, I got a bag of their serranos and I got more jalapenos, and I basically chopped those up and I'm fermenting them, y'all. So I'm excited about that. I love fermented spicy peppers. It is like the best.
But the main course for tonight is actually inspired by several people who've seen posting about it. I've seen it actually probably 6 months ago anyways. We've been talking about doing it. Mm-hmm. We thought about going to the restaurant and getting them. I'm like, you know what, though? It costs so much for them. We can do it so much cheaper and get so much more out of it if we just go do it ourselves. So that's what I've done.
So we are making Unwiches, and that's why I put on the screen there the question of the live, which is, what's your favorite sub sandwich? And then a little bit, we'll reveal what meats and cheese and how we're making ours. So stay tuned for that. And I'm going to start saying hello. So I see Shauna is here. Hey, Shauna said, looking forward to tonight. It's been a long week. Oh, sorry it was a long week.
It was for us, too.
Well, I still feel like it went fast.
Well, we're going to go into all of that on Sunday.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so, it's been a week, but I'm sorry yours was so long.
And you see me struggling with this little guy right here. It's kind of shriveled up. This one's been needing to be go.
Okay. And, Carrie said the food looks yummy on the trailer. And Carrie's here. Hey. And he's had a lot of days of no coffee. And then I see Brenda's here. Hey, Brenda. She said good evening. And Sean is here. Hey, Sean. Said hello, everyone. And I see 22 Q Cat is here. She goes, hi, Shelly Heath and the wonderful Friday Night Horde. Hey, Lynn. And I see Patty is here. Patty says, hey, everyone. We're going on a walk together, earplugs in. Welcome to my neighborhood. Well, hello, neighbor.
Howdy.
Hello, neighbor. Won't you be my neighbor? Right?
Howdy ho.
Who said howdy ho?
Can't remember his name, but it was Tool Time.
Oh, yeah. Wilson did. Mary T is here. Hey, Mary T said, hi, everyone. Happy Horde Friday.
Aww, thank you.
Yay. And then let's see. Brenda S is here. Hey, Brenda. She goes, it's the Friday Night Feast. Yes, we're getting excited about this.
I really am too.
Yes, and I'm so glad our power and everything is back, and we're nice at home eating our favorite foods. 22Q Cat said, squat challenge. Yes, I'm still in. Yay. I'm so happy to hear that.
Is the conductor even in here yet? She showed up.
I don't think so.
This was all her idea.
Carrie says got to get a hernia fixed and then he could do some squats.
Oh, wow.
Mary T said, me. I'm on this challenge. Whoop, whoop. And Patty said, I am. Yay. I'm up to 40 at a time without dying.
Without dying? That's awesome.
That is awesome, Patty.
I did 2 or 3 today.
You did?
Yeah. Many times I had to go to the bathroom.
Did you do it twice though? Like
yes.
You were going to sit down, but you didn't, and
yes.
you stood back up?
Yes. And if you're wondering why I'm doing these into a container, I got all the jalapenos and all the stems from the mushrooms. I'm going to save these because waste not, want not. And I'm going to saute them and then add them to my scrambled eggs. Ooh. Or sometimes I'll put them in my ground beef too.
And then I was watching, I forget who, somebody was saying whenever you do squats that you're supposed to do them until your legs feel like jelly.
So I can only do one at a time then?
Why?
Because then I feel like jelly.
Do they? Yeah. Like it feels like you can't possibly do another one.
Yeah, all
right. And then I was seeing something by Dr. Mindy Pelz, and there was something about that.
Mary? Huh? About Mary?
You haven't even seen that movie. But she was saying they looked at working out in the morning versus the afternoon. And they say if you work out in the afternoon, it's actually more beneficial for your insulin to work out in the afternoon. So there's something. I've been doing it every morning because then I know it's done, right? But I might try to change it up over the challenge. I mean, especially as the days get on, I'll definitely be doing some in the afternoon as well, right? Let's see here. Carrie said, I could say that includes some low-carb fruit with carnivore help my iron go up, and I was able to donate platelets today. That's awesome, Carrie. Rickwin's here. Hey, Joe. Hey, Joe. She goes, hi, as everyone. I'm here, but had to resubscribe because I'm still not getting notifications from your channel. Let's see if that fixes it. Well, I hope it does.
So we noticed we're up to like 1787 this morning. And now we're back down to 85.
It was 86.
No, when I looked earlier, it was 85.
Oh, what you sent me was 86.
Yeah, but I'm saying just now, though.
Oh. Well, maybe that's what... But, it does that pretty much. But that's what I've heard is the fix. If you're not getting notifications, you got to go and resubscribe.
And to be fair, we're not the only ones that are
having that problem.
Several
down to 85 again.
Several other channels have mentioned it before too.
Yeah.
And they said the theory is it's the YouTube is unsubscribing people that they think are bots.
Right. Or if you are not actually active on the channel. Yeah, so like if it's been
active though. This was weird.
I know, right? But that's what they say is if you don't really comment or give thumbs ups, that then they might take you out. So I don't know. Who knows? But, if you feel like if you're not getting notifications, definitely the first stop is to unsubscribe and resubscribe like Rickwood did.
You said you want the goat cheese and the mushrooms?
Yeah.
Okay, this is our friends over at Dapper Goat. And this is a sun-dried tomato and Italian herb. Mm. And then I was mixing up a seasoning blend earlier. I had a little bit of excess and I dusted it on top of this.
Oh, Mary T said, here you go, Heath. Coach Bronson says squats are sitting on the toilet, lunges getting in the car, weights carrying groceries. We need strong muscles, especially as senior citizens.
I'm not that old yet.
Yeah, but see, it'll help you.
I know Nurse Cindy says the same thing.
Yeah. Brenda S. She's laughing at us. And then
I'm laughing at you.
You do too. Tweety Cat said, oops, I'm so lame about checking in on the Facebook group. I have to remember to do better and nose in on what y'all are doing.
Who said this?
Lynn, Tweety Cat.
Yeah, but she's checking in on our the channel all the time. She's commenting all the time.
Right. Shauna said, I had it but lost it. Oh no.
Have what?
Do you have the list for Bronson? I don't know. A list of something. Oh, I guess list of different exercises and what they help with. Oh, Shauna says she's grabbing her second Dutch double Heath Bro. She's renamed it to Heath Bro.
That sounds so after darkish.
Heath Bro?
Yeah. You know what she needs to do then?
Huh?
Serve it alongside of a Heath loaf. Remember how we were doing those when we were smoking the meatloaves? We call them meatloaves.
Right. We did not make it to Dutch today for the doubles.
No,
that's kind of sad, isn't it?
Yeah, even though I told her about it, you know what? I should have went earlier.
But you didn't, and I sure didn't bring it up.
No.
I'll get
she's
it
going
tomorrow. Yeah.
But I was like, why can't we have both?
Sean said, my favorite sub used to be a meatball sub with jalapeno peppers.
That sounds good.
That sounds like you.
No, that's a close second.
Oh, what's your favorite?
Philly cheese.
Huh?
Philly cheese.
Oh, that's right. His is Philly cheese. And I think that's Renee's as well, is Philly cheese, if she's here yet.
I'm decide. This is not enough to do all of these, so I'm not even going to bother. Because I don't want to just
put it on your eggs.
Oh, that's a good idea.
But a meatball sub, my only issue with the meatball sub is it gets messy.
Yeah.
So you better be ready. You can't just eat that at your desk that you're working at. You know, you got to have like 5 million napkins, right?
That's where I say you have to eat it out of self-defense.
Yeah. But they are good, right? Yeah. It's just something about
when they do it right.
Yeah, the marinara and how it just like soaks into the bread. There was just something with that, and the crunchy bread around it just set that off with the meatball. And then, adding jalapenos, that sounds even better. And then the cheese. Remember like some of them you would get it that just cheese would be like just
that'd be good.
So ooey gooey on top.
On your meatball, do you want provolone or parm?
Ooh.
What's your go-to?
Rosemary's here. Hey, she goes, hi, y'all. You guys look amazing. I'm going to try this challenge. I'm good going down, not so good coming back up. Yeah, and that could be the hard part is the up movement, especially if you're doing several. That's why I know Maitreya is she's not having a good day today, but I know she had plans of doing some type of video or showing different modifications. So if you are finding that when you're doing a squat, you want to the most important thing is make sure your knees are not going in front of your ankles. So you shouldn't be motioning your knees forward. It should just be basically your butt that's going down, not your knees. Your knees and ankles should be the same lineup. So that's the most important. So if you feel like your legs are hurting, check and make sure that you're not like overextending. I forget the technical term. If Renee was here, she'd tell us. But
she's still at work.
Right, probably. So that's the most important thing. Just make sure that doesn't go over. And then, just do what you can. And I know the sheet has a lot of like tomorrow starts with 50. And I know some people are gonna be like, 50. You start where you can. Like he hasn't done squats, so he might start with 5. Or maybe even 1 or 2 to start, and then each day try to push and get a little bit further. So if you only start with 5, then maybe on Sunday you try to get to 10 and see if you could double it and just see how far you could go. It's like your own personal challenge, and we're all there to support each other. Those are going to be so good. Brenda S. said, oh, good. I don't want to exercise in the morning. I just want coffee and peace. Doesn't that sound good? Just coffee, peace, and some quiet would be nice, right? But yeah, that's what I heard is exercising in the afternoon is actually better on the insulin.
What did they say? I went to the gym today. Tomorrow I might actually go inside.
Evelyn is here.
Hey.
Hello, Evelyn. She goes,
howdy.
Hello, how are you doing? Sabrina's here. Hey, haven't seen you in a minute. She goes, hi, everyone. This is a busy time of year for me with grandkids. Ball games and working out in the yard a lot. Don't usually sit down on Fridays until dark. Well, that's good to know. You got to enjoy the busy times, right?
And Evelyn, I feel like I owe you an apology. I'm a little slow in the uptake. I didn't realize it's the same Evelyn. I keep running. She's always talking to me on Dustin's Keto Simples.
Oh,
and I'm sorry for just. I don't want you to feel like I'm blowing you off. I'm just when he goes so early in the morning, I'm still half asleep.
Yeah, I'm actually asleep.
Still asleep, yeah. She's not pretending to be asleep. She is asleep.
Yeah, when I wake up on Sundays, like try to go live around 1, and I think I might wake up by 12.
Yeah.
And I'll be like, "Oh, did you watch Dustin's?" And he's like, "Oh yeah." I was like, "Why do you get up so early?"
The dogs wake me up. Because they're definitely not going to wake you up.
Rickwood said, "Well, I would have to say I'm active on the channel." Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you are.
I haven't had any problems till last weekend. You two must have gotten blown away by the winds, right? Yeah, that's the only thing I can think of is, well, and who knows? Who knows?
Oh, you know what?
I've seen that happen with me on other channels, too.
We should get everything but the bagel and Dusty.
Yes. I 100% agree. Mama Bear Lynette. Hey, she said, "Good evening, everyone. Sorry I'm a little late." No, you're just in time. I'm glad you're
don't
here.
Don't let it happen again.
Oh, my goodness. We're going to get to see the wonderful Lynette tomorrow night. We're so excited.
Are we telling her business? If she wanted everybody to know, she'd have told them.
I think she kind of did last week.
I'm just playing.
Sharon said, "Oh, look, Sharon's here." She goes, "Okay."
Run and hide. Run and hide.
"Okay, dude.
She can't catch you if she doesn't see you. Run."
"I'm here. Had to adjust my drip irrigation for each of my plants, so I just completed 30 plus squats." There you go. That's awesome. That is really good. Well, I did like, and I don't know if I haven't seen her either, but when we visited Terry down in south part of Houston, yours looks like all professional. What she did, I thought was really clever, is she would get the old, what is it, laundry or detergent, the bucket ones, and she'd punch holes throughout them, and then,
you're going to get some more tomorrow.
I'm not going to Sam's tomorrow.
Well, I guess you're going to need to now.
No.
Well, I'm going on Tuesday then.
I thought you were saying after this past couple of weeks and all your Tuesday issues that you said, "I don't want to go anywhere."
But you're sending me to get eggs on Tuesday.
Oh, that's right. Well, that's only for you. You don't have to get them.
I
mean, I'm getting you 7 dozen eggs
tomorrow.
I know,
but I can get another 7 on Tuesday. When they're on sale, it's the time to buy.
Oh, my gosh.
Am I right or am I right?
Well, put them on the jalapenos first.
Well, here, why don't you show me?
Oh, Lord.
Teach us how to do it there, oh great one.
So, I do like this everything but the bagel seasoning. We get it at Sam's, and I think it's like $5.28.
Well, put it in for delivery.
It's like a little over $5, and it's 7.5 ounces.
We used to buy a smaller one and Wishmadoodle.
Yeah, I think these are okay without it because you're going to have all the Italian. Don't you want to taste the sun-dried?
I want to.
Or you could put the Italian seasoning on it.
I'll put it on you.
Well, you could do that too. But I'm excited to see. I've been loving sharing all of your pictures and showing how you're doing it, and then your little irrigation system. I was like, oh, I like you. You're like so professional. I looked at it all and I was like, goodness, this is like going to. Have you ever gone to like an actual farm where you can, go pick your own, or they'll have a farm stand out front but you can still see it? That's what I feel like your setup looks like.
You know what we have to do?
What?
We have to hire her to come do ours.
The thing is, it's our follow through.
Yeah, because it'll get built, but who's going to water it? Although with all this rain we've been having.
Well, that's what she has, the irrigation system. But it isn't just that. I don't know, y'all. But I'm glad. I love seeing.
Bunny, I tell you that.
Huh?
I can grow a meat duff bunny.
Oh, I know. But I love seeing all of the pictures and seeing your garden. It'd be cool. I don't know. Will you think you'll have anything planted when we're visiting next March? Like, do you think you'll have some stuff for us to see too, or is that like
for us to taste?
Well, yeah. Mary T said, you are just a young buck, Heath, but take it from a 65 comes fast and 66 even faster after that.
I don't need this then.
I don't know what you need.
Oh, I know what I need, but we don't have the money for all that.
Hey, Mary's here.
Hey.
Mary said her sub is turkey bacon ranch sub.
Oh,
that sounds good. And Sharon said, and highest to everyone.
Howdy, howdy, howdy.
I do like it.
Sorry, I'm in a mood.
What's funny is like when we roast or smoke a turkey, I'm like, but I like deli meat turkey.
Right.
And deli meat chicken. What?
It's that tomato we sliced.
Okay, what about it?
Didn't hold up well. You want to use it tonight or you want to slice a new one?
I mean, it looks fine.
Okay. It looks kind of fuzzy.
It looks fuzzy?
But this is what I'm telling you. Remember, I still have problems with my eyes.
No, I don't think it's fuzzy.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's like been chilled.
Yeah.
Instead of, normally a tomato.
Wednesday night?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, because we need to slice those.
Yeah.
Tweety Cat said, there's Sharon Holloway, the one responsible for this fun challenge. Just kidding. Yes, I'm doing it. Hi, Sharon.
Well, here.
Am I cutting again?
Yeah, you is. Make yourself useful, woman.
Hey, he sounds like...
I talk real tough with her having a knife in her hand, don't I?
I'm saying I got my choices of knives.
Which
here.
one do you want to talk?
I want this one.
Okay. Do you want you to do me a favor then? Go ahead and cut the whole thing at the living house.
Okay.
You want just for tonight?
I mean, I can. What happened? I thought we had a few extra slices. Did you eat them?
I don't know where they went though.
Oh, okay. I thought you put them in the same container.
I thought I did too. I think we ended up eating them. Obviously, because I don't see it in here. Oh, you wanted these too? I forgot about.
Oh, yeah.
That's where we messed up. Y'all saw the short we did on these. We forgot to add pickles. And look at the pickles we're going to use. Atomic spicy.
Mm-hmm.
But I got a little trick I do when I'm doing pickles.
Mm-hmm.
You get me a plate and I'll show you. And this is where, we have a list going for Temu. A different little list. What?
Go ahead.
No. What's so funny about it?
Our Temu list.
We do. We have a growing list of things I want to order or which we want to order from Temu. We decided we're going to wait until the list is like a page long and then we're going to order it. But one of the things I want to get is some little serving tongs. So I can use it to reach into this bucket to get these pickles out.
Oh, yeah.
Laugh at that.
Oh, yeah. See?
So what I do when I do pickles is I first fight and find the edge so I can open it. I go back over here and get me a fork. But I really, really detest water or the liquid everywhere. So I put a couple of paper towels down on a plate and put the pickles on it so it'll soak it up.
Okay.
I know I'm funny.
Anyway, now we got our bell pepper.
I have all my idiosyncrasies, or somebody calls me idiot-syncrasies.
I do not say that at all.
I didn't say it was you. Why are you feeling guilty?
Because that implies that it's me, because who else is in this house?
Nobody said it was in this house. You don't gotta be telling on yourself. Is that enough? You want some more?
Let me see.
Yes, you eat them.
That's good.
So good. We make our own pickles too, but these are so good. They do them a little better.
Just a really good spice level. Okay, Brenda says, my favorite is a roast beef sub with Mott's, mayo, and tomato. Bliss.
It helps you put the right lid on it. Can they even see what I'm doing?
No, they just see your hands. Which is how we like it. That sounds really good. And then you can also get the mayo out too now.
Oh, now I'm allowed to?
Now you're allowed to.
Because earlier, y'all, we had a discussion about this. I was a little too eager to get stuff set up.
Yeah.
What do you want to do it? You done with this, or is this refixing?
No, we'll be using that.
Yeah. We're still gonna get it out of here.
Well, am I going to start building them now?
Well, I don't know. You tell me.
Oh, let me have both. Okay. Well, that's what I'm asking. Well, here, let's give it a couple minutes.
So I go ahead and put it up.
Yeah.
Right? No, let's work for the use.
Yeah.
This we're done with, right?
Yes. Okay, Brenda. Okay, I read that roast beef. You do enjoy a roast beef sandwich, though.
Yes, that does.
Rickwood said,
mostly I just like beef.
My girlfriend used to make some of the best Italian heroes with all sorts of meats and cheeses and olive oil and Italian spices.
Ooh,
that sounds good.
Now, what's your favorite, though? A hero or a grinder?
They're the same
or
thing.
Sub.
Oh, my gosh. Or a hoagie.
Yeah.
What is y'all's preferred word? I think I've always called it a sub.
I always call it a sandwich. But you know, a little different.
So I want to know what do you call that type of sandwich where you're at? Shauna said, totally forgot to submit my timesheets today. Oh, can you do it now?
Well, now you're not getting a paycheck from me. So I didn't get your timesheet either.
Sean said, with the meatball sub, I always got the provolone cheese and put the shredded parm on top. Yeah. Ooh.
That's pro level right there.
That sounds good. Sharon said, Heath, you need to start with a folding chair behind you. Go to sit, stop before landing, stand up. Now the chair's there to catch you if you need. See? You'll do good.
Folding chair, it has to be because I have several other standard chairs.
Well, I think just a chair that will catch you in case you fall. Right. Mary T said, maybe some could do Nurse Cindy's modification. Sit down, stand up 20 times each time you use the restroom. I was going to say washroom, but realize that's Canadian. You might wonder.
Right.
But yeah, you could do like potty squats. Well, that's what they're called. Sharon said, Sharon said potty squats. But you could.
Those are just the things we got in our bathrooms, a squatty potty.
Patty's laughing. And Shauna said, well, good, because I'm with Brenda. I prefer quiet mornings with coffee and silence.
Oh, wow.
Yes, me too. Well, a lot of times, like I like when I first get up and stuff, I like to just
don't talk to me.
I mean, I kind of like that though. I
got to give her space.
Like,
she's still not actually awake.
Yeah, well,
she's on autopilot.
It's overwhelming to the ears. Sometimes, like waking up, everything is so much louder. Like what is it? I saw like a meme not too long ago where it was like my evening car driver,
right?
My evening driver, evening driving me likes my music way too loud for morning driving me.
That's why you learn to turn it off before you get out of the car.
But that's the truth. In the evening, you're like, let's crank this up, right? And in the morning, you're like, ooh, let's take that down to like a 5.
Simmer down.
Rickwood said, I was up at 5:30 yesterday, way too early, for an appointment with my contractor at 7.
Oh.
He is writing up estimates for updating the kitchen, waiting on sticker shock. Should start July. Oh.
Post pictures,
sorry.
Please. I love seeing
make sure you
kitchen renovations.
Yeah, do it before and after, Rickwood. We want to see this, but that sucks.
I don't know if I told you or not, so I'm going to tell you and them all at the same time. My boss mentioned the other day that I might be more apt to move over to kitchen design. I was like, I can do that from home. He goes, oh, yeah, sure you can. I was like, oh, really? Okay. Maybe I'll look into that. That's right in my wheelhouse.
Yeah, but is it a commission job?
I don't know. That's when I have to talk to him about it.
Yeah. Oh, that's something.
Right.
Yeah. My Bear Lynette said, yes, I'm very excited to enjoy a wonderful bowl of pho with both of you tomorrow evening. What are some other delicious items that they have on their menu that are keto approved? Well,
I don't know if they actually have much more.
No, they don't. So that it is so what it is it's a typical Vietnamese restaurant. And And so they have, their typical what you would get. And then what they've done is they just took one of their pho dishes and they ketoed it. So they offer the shirataki noodles, and then the broth, they make sure it's a no sugar added broth.
The only thing I really don't like about it, their website leaves a lot to be desired if you want to go look at the menu, but the actual printed menu they give you at the when you're sitting there describes it and lets you understand it a lot better, I feel like.
Yeah. But yeah, so sorry, that's the only thing. Yeah. It's not like a keto dedicated. Right. Now, if you want one that has a full keto menu, because I mean, we haven't said anything yet.
Yeah.
And it would be kind of halfway, I think, for both of us if you wanted to do Ruggles Black. Oh, really? But it is
caveat. They only do valet. They don't have an actual parking lot because they're kind of shoehorned into their spot where they're at. But the food is phenomenal. It's very well worth it. And they have a full keto menu, like actual appetizers, entrees, and dessert, and a keto coffee, which is like really freaking good. I'd be on that. But we might have to move this. We have to, if we're going to do it, we need to make a reservation. Yeah. We need to do probably a little later than we had originally planned to meet her. Because remember, I don't get a work till 5:30.
Oh, yeah. We would need to do it like 6:30, which is fine with us. Yeah. But let us know if you want to do that. Just message us. You know how to get in contact with us. But if that sounds more up your speed, it is a little more pricey, and it is valet parking only. So
if you want to go look at their menu and make your decision, it's Ruggles Black is the name of the restaurant.
Yes. So, but yeah, their food though is always really good. They even have keto pizza, and they have a keto Brussels sprouts. Phenomenal. And
the service is really, really good too.
Yeah, we've always gotten good service there. But yeah, it is really good. But you decide, what you wanted, what sounds better to you. We're good with whatever.
That's the only restaurant we know of though that has a completely keto menu though.
Mm-hmm. Shauna said, phone call from best friend in West Wyoming. Oh, I hope all is well.
Fingers crossed.
22 Cat said, fun, a new kitchen. That's exciting, Rickwin. I know. I love that.
Man, okay, speaking of, I still have regrets over this. We probably told you all the story several times, right? When we first got together, the first thing she had me do here in this house was redesign and redo this kitchen. And my silliness forgot to take before pictures.
Uh-huh.
Because it was kind of a disaster, in my opinion, the way they designed it. Was it?
Oh, okay. Okay. Lynette says the but anyways,
that's cool.
Yeah, we should have, because oh my gosh, if y'all could have saw before pictures,
especially those of y'all that actually came here and saw it in person, this kitchen, the way it was before, y'all would be like, what?
Yeah, he would have been hitting his head constantly. Yeah. Sharon said, I was going to do that too with empty containers. Oh, but my beds are only 12 inches deep. Oh, okay. Because you remember Terry had those
I see what you're
laundry.
saying.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then she said she was thinking of it, but then hers are more shallow. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, because I think Terry mentioned something about 36-inch. Terry, if you're here, correct me. But which would be a lot different. Okay. Wow. Rickwood said, I was super tired all day, but no time for naps, as I also had teeth cleaning that a friend dropped by.
Surprise.
Wow. You're like, okay, well, get up early, meet with a contractor. Then I got to go get my teeth cleaned. And then you're like, oh, good. And then knock.
Right. See, that used to be really bad for me, too. I used to work overnights.
Oh.
They call it the early bird shift. I work 11 at night till 7 in the morning. It was awful sometimes because on my like during a week or whatever, or I guess actually on the weekends, my friends would come visit me. Oh, Heath's off. No, yeah, but I'm asleep. And then you start beating on the door.
I could totally see that.
You know my friends, so yeah.
Lynette said, it's not even 7 p.m. Heath already starting the after dark conversation. I know. We got to watch him, y'all. Sharon said, I grew up in California and my mom always did gardens.
Oh.
Wow. My uncle was a dance manager for Sunkissed.
Oh, wow.
So learned drip irrigation from him and my dad.
Oh, awesome.
Wow.
That's awesome.
That's really cool. Wow, look at you. You're just all this knowledge.
So the stuffies are done. I just heard it go off.
Oh, ranch manager. Okay, that makes more sense than a dance.
Do you want to try to build sandwiches or you want to get caught up first?
Yeah, let me read just a couple more.
Okay.
I'm almost there. Carrie said, Shelly and Heath are spicy big deals.
I wish.
Sharon said, get the plastic serving togs from Sam's. They work great.
Oh, okay.
What, just take it from them? Next time we're at a salad bar.
Right?
I'm just playing. Oh, that'd be funny. Sharon said, wow, those look so nice.
What do?
What did we do? Oh, your stuffies.
Oh, thank you.
Carrie said, when I was growing up, we got hoagies. They were so good. Of course, now I don't do bread. Right. But it's like that, to me, my feeling always was when it came to getting a sub, the bread was just the vehicle for what I really wanted. And even pre-keto, of course, obviously, but I would always order extra meat.
Yes.
And then at one here, what is it? Potbelly sandwich. They would actually ask if you wanted the bread. They called it thin.
Oh yeah.
Where they would scoop out most of the bread.
Not like we do our stuffies.
Right. And then that they called it skinny. And I preferred it that way because I didn't want all of that. Like I hated when you would get a sandwich and it was mostly bread and you're like, where's the meat in here? Right.
That's why I always thought it was silly too when you order a pizza and then order breadsticks. Like, why? It's built onto the pizza.
Right? Ooh, Sharon said we got cantaloupe and honeydew today for the last bed.
Oh,
ooh,
awesome.
Steph's favorite. Ooh, that sounds good.
I've ever had honeydew.
I thought that was the green one. Remember, there was the orange and the green anytime you got it, and I thought
then.
the orange is cantaloupe and the green was honeydew. Right?
Okay, here's the thing.
I could be wrong.
I ate it. That's true. I've ate it and didn't notice what it was. Y'all believe that?
But cantaloupe, that sounds so good. I know. Gosh, if only we could have something like that on keto, huh?
You know what I really miss, honestly, y'all? Bananas and pineapples. I still miss those.
Sharon said a chair with no wheels. Yeah, we've got chairs without wheels.
We have several, actually.
You might have remembered them with the ugly brown backing.
Yeah.
Rickwood said, I usually call them heroes as I really got into them when I lived in Maryland. Oh, that makes sense. Heroes. I love that. Mary T said, as long as you do potty squats slowly up and down, you are still using some muscles as free form squat. Effective, I think.
Okay.
I do too.
So, and riddle me this thing.
No.
Because our toilets are chair height. Would it still count? No, seriously.
Yeah.
Will it still count?
Yeah. It'd be just like using a chair.
Well, I'm saying, yeah, that's true then, I guess. Yeah, it's a chair height. Well, because most standard toilets are not as high. They're lower down.
Yeah.
So most people, when they're thinking that.
Oh, really?
That's why I'm asking.
See, it has been, whenever they first came out with chair height toilets, I was like, this is life-changing.
It really is.
And basically. That
and the elongated bowls.
Yes.
Now, because when you go to somebody's house or go to a restaurant or whatever, and they have this, the standard, the round bowl and the low, you're like, ooh, I'm using a little kid's bowl.
I'm like, what is this?
It's a trainer toilet thing, you know?
I'm like, oh, goodness, how do I use that?
Right.
I'm like, oh, my gosh. So I'm so used to. This is how
the other half lives, huh?
I'm so used to the chair height because I replaced it like in our bathrooms. I was like, no, I have to have that.
When we remodeled the house, that's what we did. Yeah,
well, even before I already had gotten one done. And because they were a little pricey when they first came out, like $150. And I was like, ooh, that's high. But I was like, it's so worth it.
Right.
But
the only thing's missing is the recliner.
But it's hard, sometimes at restaurants you go
that's
in.
What I'm saying.
And you know what? It's usually at a lot of like Asian restaurants. I've noticed it's the little round toilet
I'm saying
seat.
the little guy, yeah.
And I'm like, I guess they didn't get an adult bathroom.
Ours are also what they call elongated.
Yeah.
The standard toilet is just a round bowl and smaller.
I know.
That's why I said it's like we're using the kids' little trainer.
Gigi's here. Hey, Gigi. She said, good evening, everyone. How are you? Sabrina said, I tried the potty squats after hearing Nurse Cindy talk about them, but I ended up at the chiropractor.
Oh, wow.
Oh, no. I'm sorry. That's scary. Well, that's why I say just be careful, y'all. Don't actually hurt yourself. Sean said, I have the music volume up pretty high, especially when I have the top down. I busted a few eardrums the next morning.
Right.
Right. You're like, oh, shoot. What was I thinking? Mary T said, 5:30 a.m., the norm for me. Tunes cranked all the way to work. I'm the opposite of most. Don't make me do things afternoon. Yeah. Okay. So you're like the early bird.
Well, see,
okay.
I have my alarm set for 6:30 on the days I work. But a lot of times the dogs wake me up. So I just go ahead and get up. And it's usually between 5:30 and 6. Usually I go ahead and get up anyways. And then where we're sitting right here, this is where we feed the dogs too. We clean everything up. Then I come back in here and I sit down and I eat my breakfast. And I'll usually watch TV on this computer while I'm eating.
Lynette said, I really want the pho.
Okay.
Let's keep it at the original restaurant we agreed upon. Okay, perfect.
That's fine.
Britta said, I'm having a strawberry kefir creamy.
Oh, wow.
Shelley, I am drowning in kefir.
Are you making kefir cheese too?
I think she's trying to make it every way with, and that's what I finally did, y'all, because I had 2 quarts of kefir and it was just too much. So what I finally did is the extra one, I gave it to the dogs. I just I read up and it said for our dogs' size and weight. Here, let me just make sure this is good.
Oh, wow.
Okay. Yeah. For my dog's size and weight, they were like they could have 2 to 3 tablespoons of kefir a day. So y'all, I just took that extra quart, the grains, everything, and I've just given it to the dogs.
Oh my goodness, they love it.
Oh yeah, and already my other quart of kefir, which is like my original, they're my babies, and I'm like, well, I don't want to get rid of some of my babies, and there's actually one in there that looks like a big old thick noodle, like a penne pasta. It's so big and long, and so I have a personal connection with that one. And I talked to them. And so they still keep multiplying like crazy. So I just started on days where I'm like, well, I've got more than a tablespoon here. So I take the extra and I divvy it to the dogs.
And this one you got for free at HEB?
Yeah. But
really cool,
strawberry sounds good.
They do these things they call them combo locos. You buy this, and this, and get this free or whatever.
Yes, I love that. Mary said, dang, getting the 4-appointment deep dental cleanings one down. Oh, goodness, Mary.
We haven't done that in a while either,
I know we need to do. I keep saying we need to make our dental appointments.
We do. But,
oh, goodness, that is, well, at least you got 1 down, 3 to go, right? And Mary also said, pineapple.
I know.
L Strange is here. Hey, Lisa, did you?
How was your day? How's your so far at the Hack Your Health? How you doing?
It's KetoCon with Lisa.
Okay.
She said she's refusing to call it anything else, as far as I know. But she said, "Hello, guys. We are eating with Ketochow and Wendy and Harry at a barbecue restaurant."
Tell them we said
hi.
Hey,
Lynette. Hey, Wendy. Hey, Harry.
Howdy.
Hi, everyone. That's awesome. I'm so glad you're having a good time. Sharon said, you're not going to fully sit on the seat of the toilet, just the basic movement as if you're going to sit down. Right. Yes, that's exactly right. You don't actually go all the way. It's there where if you do have, you're like, oh, I can't stand back up. My legs just can't do it. Then you can rest on the seat for a few minutes. Okay. And Lisa said, oh yeah, we are starting the squats tomorrow. Is someone going to send a daily reminder? Is there a sheet I can print? So there is a sheet.
And we flagged it on the
it's pinned.
That's the word, yeah.
On the Facebook page. So you could just, move that to PDF and print it out. And then, yes, I think, Sharon, are you going to do the daily?
Knife. Where'd it go?
This knife?
No, the other
this one.
That one, okay.
But yes, Sharon, are you going to be posting something every day to kind of like have us as a check-in? Okay, I'm just putting these here for right now. Okay.
Now, are we going to actually eat on plates or just eat off of this?
I don't know.
It'd be easier, wouldn't it?
Okay, so.
A little redneck, but whatever.
I'm just putting double lettuce for each of our base. Okay. I'm going to put this back in here. And then there. Okay. And then let's see. Because I'm trying to use the biggerest. Okay, then I'll use this one in a minute. Okay. So I want this one. Where can I put it?
Just right there on top.
Okay. Then we have some mayo here. So this mayo is the what flavor is it again?
Now. Oh, that one olive oil stuff you used.
Oh, it's like a spicy. I use spicy olive oil.
Yeah.
And some avocado oil because I didn't have enough of both. So I'm just gonna put that on here.
Now, do you do this on both sides or just on the bottom?
I can't do it on both. It's up to you.
No, it won't be as messy this way, though, if you only do the bottom.
Oh, okay.
Because you like when you build a sandwich or a burger, or usually you only do like the top, you only do the crown.
Right. So, is that good enough for you?
Perfecto.
Okay. You took the lid.
Yes, I did.
What does that mean? Okay. And then the other item we have here, y'all, is this Mazzetti and it's tomato pesto.
Did you ever tell her? She asked about where it came from.
Oh, it came from HEB.
Yeah.
Yeah, I replied.
I just remember now, though.
Do you want to lick this?
Oh, yeah. I love when you ask me that.
Dang, Heath is starting early, ain't he?
What makes you think I ever stopped?
Well, that's true, y'all. Okay, so I'm just going to put some of this tomato basil. Let's kind of mix that in here.
And honestly, the only reason why we're using this jar because I finished off all of our homemade pesto.
Yeah, pesto. I think I said basil, but pesto.
But there's both in there, though.
Yeah.
That's probably why you said it, because you read it. But she made us some homemade, and I've been having it on, or I did have it on my hard-boiled eggs.
Mm-hmm.
I might be doing that on it.
Right?
But I made sure that I did not eat it on my eggs, so we made sure we could have for tonight on the tray. Oh. Can you reach?
Okay.
Okay, now what are you putting on here?
So now I'm going to start with the meats. So
Arby's.
This should make somebody happy. We got started here with roast beef. And what I like about doing it this way as well, y'all.
So I went to the store to get this, and she told me go to the deli and have them get everything number one slice.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Renee's just now getting to leave work, y'all.
That's what I'm saying. Fridays are always rough for her for some reason.
But a lot of times, when you go to certain shops, you don't know the quality of that meat that they're using. And at least when you're getting it yourself, you can find good quality meats. A lot of times I can find like the HEB does their own in-house roasted meats. And so a lot of that is very, very clean compared to, if you're just buying it in a package.
Right. What I love too, though, is on the HEB app, you can go in and at least 99% of the stuff anyways, you can click on it. It'll tell you the actual ingredients in it too.
Yes.
I love that.
And so that's a really good way of kind of.
So yes, we are very big HEB shills. We love that restaurant. I used to work there too.
Now you're wanting enough for you to do this tomorrow, right?
Yes. This
that
should be
should
my lunch.
There's like 3 or 4 piece slices of that.
So I'll probably finish this tomorrow for lunch, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And that'd be perfect. Just throw it back in that box.
Yeah. Okay. And then we've got 2 different kinds of cheeses.
Tell them the one you got. We should have got more of it.
Yes. So first I'm going to start with the Colby.
I got what you told me to get.
Yes. So this is just Colby
Jack.
Yeah. And then we'll get the others here in a minute.
Should have got another piece, though. You could have sliced a few more so I got that piece right now.
Okay.
I love cheese.
And then now we have ham.
Yes.
Oh, the ingredients in the tomato basil. Ooh. Okay. Oh, goodness.
Right?
Hold on.
No, pull it up on the app and just read it to them then.
Yeah, but I'll have to search. I got a lot going on. Okay.
That's easy. You're right.
Ingredients: extra virgin olive oil, water, sun-ripened dried tomatoes, Parmesan cheese, which is milk, cheese cultures, enzyme salt, pine nuts, fresh basil, fresh garlic, sea salt, citric acid, natural flavor, spices, absorbic acid, rosemary extract. And it says contains milk and tree nuts. So, yeah, very clean.
But on the right, on the shelf right next to it was a green one. What did you tell me not to get? What was wrong with it?
So this one's made with pine nuts, but the other one was a basil pesto, which is technically clean, but they used peanuts.
Ah, that's what it was. Okay.
And I was like, no, don't get that one. He was like, oh, it won't hurt me. And I'm like, no.
Because you ended up eating the whole jar.
Yeah, and then you're going to eat it over several days. Yeah. So, no, this one is perfect for heat.
Yeah. I forgot about the peanuts. I thought you were saying there was some like wonky ingredient in the green one.
No, it was just the peanuts.
The thing too.
It was clean otherwise.
I had to go through the app for a while, looking at all of them, because several they haven't had like corn syrup or some other stuff in it too.
Yeah.
Well, what are you putting in now?
Okay, because you were talking. But now I'm putting in, this is some hard salami by Boar's Head, and I think it was the wine flavored one.
Yeah.
And it's a whole log, but what I did is I just sliced it.
When I get up here in a second to go get the stuffies, I'll show you the one we I'll show you the package.
All right. And then now we've got my absolute favorite, which is ham.
And see, the other night when we did this too, we didn't put the salami on it.
No, because we forgot
the pickles. When are you putting the pickles?
I thought with all the toppings, right?
Okay. That's what I'm asking.
All right, so now let's do the ham.
Because she had me get a pound of each of the meats within a half pound of cheese. We should have done a pound of everything. And we get it all, like I said, on a one cut. A thin. I think it's the smallest. No, yeah, I think it is the thinnest thing they have.
Mm-hmm.
And see, last time I don't remember you folded it up like that. That's
yeah,
cool.
I do.
I think you just laid it on there.
Wait, you go on there.
So good.
Right? This is
the only thing I was disappointed about when we put out the pictures and stuff on it.
I would love it if
didn't look at
you saved this ham for me.
All right.
Well, I guess you can put it on your sandwich. You'll probably eat before I get back. Okay. And now.
You get somewhere at the store.
Yeah.
But you're not buying any meat, you said.
Do you want to save any cheese for tomorrow?
No.
For your sandwich, you don't want any of this cheese. Okay.
I can have some more of that Colby Jack.
Okay. So now,
how many pieces do you have?
Well, there's 4 altogether.
Yeah.
So that's why I was saying I could do it. Do you want? I could. This but we only use 1 slice each on.
All right.
Yeah, what do you want to do?
Save it. I'll want it tomorrow.
Okay.
Now, what do you want? The pickles next, right?
Yeah. And I didn't tell y'all the type of cheese, which this is actually because of Laura mentioned it this week on our Facebook group. Just slide that.
We don't need this thing.
You said you got it for the salsa.
Well, I know, but this is gonna be enough salsa for us. I don't need to open it because I bought at where was I at?
So here's the pickles.
I bought a jar of salsa also, but we're not going to need it. I forgot we already had this.
I forgot. Okay. Sorry, y'all. Man. So the type of cheese, this is boar's head, horseradish cheddar.
It is way good.
It's really good. So horseradish cheddar cheese.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Where's the salt?
Oh, good call. You want this salt or the other one?
Oh,
this is this one. Never mind.
This is this one? What's that mean?
Well, no, because I'm using the regular salt container. Well, where's the bag? I just had a bag of it earlier. Where did I have it?
Mm-hmm.
Well, we just got some red.
Mm.
I don't know where I put it. Dang it.
Okay. And then what we got going on. Ooh. Maybe that'll help y'all see it a little better. I'll move this over. Now we got to get all the veggies. So now I'm going to do some onions. So we got the spicy pickles. And then now the onions. And I just tried to slice everything really thin. And then, what toppings, what veggies did you like on your sandwich? I'm curious to know what you would have to have.
When I would go to a sub shop, I would also have them add bacon to it.
Oh. And then now I'm just going to put in some red bell pepper. What did you say?
I said, I guess we could have done that too.
What?
Add bacon.
Well, yeah. Mm-hmm.
I couldn't. You know what I could have done when I was getting that? I could have got a thing of the pre-cooked.
Yeah.
And that could be good because it'd been already cold sliced. It's already thin already.
Yeah.
Which is what we should have done.
I know he likes onions.
Dang it!
What are you looking for?
That bag of the salt. I just saw it earlier when I was working on stuff. Mm-hmm. And this is driving me nuts, so I can't find it.
Now some tomatoes. You say tomatoes. Tomatoes. Okay. Ooh. No.
What?
The tomato.
I don't remember it being this tall earlier.
Well, no. Remember, I told you I was going to double up on the meat and everything.
Oh, goodness, it's almost a dagwood.
Dagwood's not just another name for a sub?
No, it's from the comic.
Yeah, I know that.
I think it's a triple decker, kind of like. Y'all tell me if I'm wrong, please. Correct me.
Oh, it's a triple decker. Okay.
I thought.
That's kind of cool. And then salt. Where did the salt go? Okay. This is the limited edition Redmond's apple pecan, right? Yeah. Apple pecan salt.
But I had a bag of the extra.
You didn't put it up there?
No, I put it in the cabinet. I thought. Obviously, I put it in place. Well,
because I think when you have tomatoes, they're better when you put salt on them.
Yes. And I think somebody said that too when they were in the video. I'm like,
I think it was Lisa.
Yeah.
All right. Redmond's Apple Pecan Limited. So if you want some of this, y'all, go put it in and use our link below and you'll get a discount. I remember it's 10 or 15. Okay.
If you follow the link, it'll show you.
Right. Now I'm going to top with more lettuce, right? Do that.
Here, this is for you, Shauna.
Oh, goodness. She's on the phone still. I saw.
Well, she'll see it in the replay.
Look at this. Oh, my goodness, y'all. And let's see. Trying to find a nice leafy one. All right. And then we can use these also to make salads with.
I might end up doing that tomorrow. Instead of doing a sandwich, I'm making a salad.
That'd
be a lot easier when I'm at lunch.
Yeah, that'd be awesome, actually. How refreshing with it being so hot out.
Right. Okay. Which doesn't make much sense because I'm not working outside. But
yeah, but it's still.
We're comfortable of it.
That's right. So I'm gonna move mine over here.
Okay, we want our stuffies, right?
Yeah. So now we're gonna cut this big boy.
You want silverware?
For what?
Okay, I guess that's enough.
There. Oop. This little this sandwich started going to the side there, y'all. But
that's what you need the silverware for, to scoop up all the stuff.
Look at that. What do y'all think of this sandwich? That looks pretty good.
It's an Unwich.
That looks really good. What do you think? Now Heath's. Do his there. One slight swivel. So there's Heath's, and here's mine. And look how quick that was, y'all. That was faster. And there's our little stuffies. That was honestly, do you, I need a napkin.
Oh, I thought you had one. My bad.
That was probably, with us talking and just, doing whatever. Otherwise, if you got right to it, you can make this faster than if you had, right, if you driven to a sandwich shop, placed your order and everything.
With JJ's.
Right? You would still be waiting, and I'll be having my sandwich. Okay, let's see where I was at. Okay, yeah, I read that one.
Do me a favor, though. Beside you is the pork rinds.
Yeah.
And then our queso, our chips, our salsa.
There. Well, we don't need that knife, right?
You didn't use it at all, did you?
I want one of these stuffies real quick, or mushrooms.
What do we need to do? Put this over here and put the tails in there.
The goat cheese with the sun-dried tomato. Oh my gosh. Patty said, I've been in some hotels that I was like, get the potty off the floor, please.
Right.
Yes.
Kind of Asian style. Isn't that what they do? There's a real low.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I heard. I've never been over there.
But yeah, some hotels, I feel like we stayed at one before that had the little round old seat. And I was like, what, did we just travel back to 1950?
Right.
Oh, wow. Thank you, Sharon. She said, I will try to do a daily. I'll set a daily reminder on my phone to post in the Facebook group. Oh, thank you. Yeah, and if you need help, if you want to back up, if there's somebody else who wants to help you out, I'm good with that. We can work together, right? Lynette said, what are the ingredients? Oh, okay, and I read that. In the tomato pesto. Sharon said, be right back. Checking plant water. And Shada said, still on the phone. Oh, yeah. Chit chat, catch up. She was like, I got a Friday night. Let me call my bestie.
All right.
Rickwood said,
I have to eat it out of self-defense.
Rickwood said, does anyone want to see if Shelly and Heath can bite into that sandwich in one bite? Lynette said, yes. Patty said, ooh, horseradish cheddar. I need to hunt for some of that. So it's the Boar's Head brand. So here, our HEB carries Boar's Head. All right, let me see if I can do it.
Good.
Is it good?
Mm-hmm.
It's as good as any Unwich or sub sandwich, right? Look at and see. I think doing the double lettuce really gives you a good hulk to it, right?
And see, honestly, when she told me she was going to do this, I was like, I wasn't really grasping it. I was thinking it's just going to be like just a lettuce wrap. We're going to use a piece of like iceberg or whatever and actually wrap it. Well, then she's like, no, look, if you get this, what is it?
Romaine.
Romaine. She goes, it'll actually, you build it kind of like you're doing a hoagie. I was like, oh, that makes sense.
That's good. What do you think of the mayo and all?
Good.
Mm-hmm.
It's even just as good as your harissa mayo.
Right?
Which is actually my absolute favorite. And I like that you doubled up the meat. You made this a lot taller, thicker sandwich than you did the other night. Because we were also working in the hotel.
Right.
So we had a little bit some issues. I thought I'm fixing to drop my towel.
Mm-hmm. Mm. Wow.
Mm.
That is really good. Patty said, I would need a fork. Right. And these are big. 20Q Cat said, looks wonderfully delicious.
Really is.
But I'm wondering how y'all attempt to eat it.
Like I said, you're doing it out of self-defense. That way you don't wear it.
Mm-hmm. Mm.
Because what do they call it? When they're eating a cheesesteak, they call it the Philly lean. Because you have to lean it away from you.
Right?
You don't wear it.
Right.
It's almost what we're doing.
Mm-hmm. That is so good. Now, I would say my favorite sub was always an Italian. And that's why I'm like, I've always loved cured meats, y'all. So I loved having like all the different Italian meats on there. That was always my favorite. And then I think I would get it usually with provolone. Or if they had a spicy, like a spicy jack or something. Oops, that was a bell pepper.
That's what I was like. When there's Italian sub, I don't remember, is that a cold or a hot sandwich?
Cold. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I almost always got a hot sandwich when I went to a sandwich shop.
Mm-hmm.
Because growing up, when I took my lunch, it was always a cold sandwich.
Yeah.
And that's also why I didn't like taking them when I went to work. That's why I got the Hot Logic and the travel not instant pot, but the
crock pot.
Crock pot, so I could take a hot lunch.
Mm. So you always preferred a hot sandwich,
Right?
Just
I guess it's just PTSD growing up. I always took a cold sandwich whenever I went to school.
Let me know. Or do y'all like a hot? Oops, I'm dropping all kinds. Do y'all prefer a hot sub or a cold sub? See, I've always been a cold sub person because to me a sandwich is like something that's to me is like, oh, that's kind of a summer thing.
Mm-hmm.
And so I want something cool and refreshing.
And then also, stepmom always bought whatever bread was on sale.
Yeah.
It's usually you open the package and it immediately goes stale. And then she bought the budding lunch meat. And then we were only allowed to have 3 spices.
Oh my gosh.
Well, because there were 7 of us. So they wanted to make sure it went and everybody got some.
Oh, because there was 4 kids.
Right.
And 2 adults.
Yeah.
That's 6, right?
Oh, my bad. Yeah.
Okay. I was like.
Wait. Michael and John, me and there's 5 kids.
Oh.
Yeah.
5 boys, right?
Yeah. They had 2
Could you imagine?
Yeah. They had 2 stepbrothers and a half brother. And my full brother.
Yeah. But can you imagine 5 boys all around? Weren't you all, except for your youngest brother, all of y'all were pretty much around the same age, right?
I think Michael was 4 years older than me. John was a year younger than me. Nick was 4 years. I don't remember how many years Anthony is.
Yeah. 4 teenage boys in one house.
And they used to joke. They used to joke all the time. With their kids, they had yours, ours, and mine.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, they both when they got married, they had 2 boys already. And then they had one together. But on my own would still buy the budding because it's cheaper, but I'd eat a whole package of that on a sandwich.
Wow. Did anybody else ever eat the budding? I might have had it once or twice, but I'm very picky. And so I usually, I prefer getting it fresh from the deli. That's who I would prefer to get it from, right? And I'd be like, man,
back then
I was trying to save money and I spent 40.
On an ultra budget, though.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because you had to. We've been there, right? Shauna said, unhinge that jaw. I mean, I kind of had to.
Right.
Lynette said, that sandwich is sort of looking like something Fred Flintstone will eat. How are you planning on getting your mouth around that giant thing?
That's what I said. Look it up, y'all. Go look at the Dagwood.
Yeah, he just said it's. He said it's called the Dagwood, the Blondie comic strip.
That's what it was. But what was wrong? So wasn't it a triple decker or whatever? Like 3 slices of bread.
Rickwood said my jaw just couldn't get around that sandwich. I guess years of practice for me. Shauna said, too much lettuce. Okay. Well, that's why you can customize it. If you just want, one slice, that's how we did it on the short. We just did one on the bottom and one on the top. Or, of course, you don't have to do any type of lettuce, right? Rickwood said, you need mayo on those top lettuces.
It's messy already.
Sherry said, hey, my friends, finally back in here to check on y'all. Blondie's Dagwood sure could build a sandwich. Leaning Tower of Meats. Sherry, welcome back, hey. Sherry.
What all was on the Dagwood? I don't remember now.
22Q Cat said, yes, needs mayo. Yum. Mary T said, looks amazing. Who needs bread? Exactly.
Wow, that is spicy.
It's just to hold it together. Sherry said, I think you need napkins and a vacuum to catch the stuff, or just let the dogs loose to get the scraps. Those look beautiful. Thank you. Yeah, as long as the onion's not down there, they'll be in here. They'll be eating it up.
Back in the day, pre-keto, there was a dude that he has like 4 different Facebook groups, and he's very, very active in the food scene here in town. And we had a list going together of our favorite burger joints. One of the rankings was how messy it was. How many napkins it took to eat that sandwich.
Yeah.
Ooh, I haven't had any mushrooms. These are bite-sized. Oh, so good. I absolutely love the Dapper Goat.
Rosemary said, looks like something I should make for tomorrow. Yes. Especially with summer coming up. We love sandwiches in the summertime. And I think this is just something everybody can get into. And yeah, you just go pick out the meat you want.
Yeah.
And then make the sandwich you love. I don't know. Do you think a meatball would work? No? I'd be kind of cute, though.
The reason why I don't want to do that.
Meatball boat?
Well, because that's a hot sandwich. I don't want to eat a hot sandwich.
Oh, yeah.
This is the only, yeah. Only way I would do that is making some of that PTSD bread.
Whoops. That's all right.
And I'm going to do the same thing tonight like I used to do when I would eat like, say, Subway or something like that. You always get the chips. I take the chips and I use it to clean up all the debris on the bottom.
Right? Sherry said, I just signed up for Jimmy John's app and you get a free sandwich after you sign up. Oh, how nice. They also offer other deals and will notify you. That's awesome.
See, we looked at doing that, but we think it's so much more cost effective to do that.
Yeah. Oh, you really did lose a lot. Yeah, we both have the Jimmy John's app, but it's pricey though, isn't it? But yeah, we we'll do the points, and we've gotten free sandwiches before, which is nice.
Just about any restaurant you can think of, we join the rewards club. It's not.
This is good.
Sometimes I've gotten us in trouble.
Mm-hmm. Mary said, how about some of the European bathrooms that are footprints in a hole? Talk about squats.
Right?
I just couldn't. I would just be like, okay, there's got to be somewhere else I can go. Sherry said, I make an unwich that is a version of a muffalata.
Oh.
Olive mix makes it. Ooh. Now you're talking my language. I love a good muffalata. Oh my gosh. All that olive spread on there. I can just eat that whole jar, right? Shauna said, okay, now I'm back. Those looked amazing. Well, so everything's fine, right, Shauna? Thank you. Lynette said, I really like a hot sub. I like the bread toasted. Yeah, toasted to me is a must.
But there's that one mom and pop shop up north of us we went to. Like everybody's raving about it. They were like, you made like the nation's top sandwich shop, remember?
Mm-hmm.
And I felt like they overcooked their bread. It was too crusty.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. With some foods, there's like a fine line. They're like, oh, it's not done enough. Oh, right there is perfect. If you cook a little too long, oh, it's not ruined.
Yeah, like it. But that's the thing is, they actually said their bread is crunchy, and they meant it.
Yeah, like they were proud of it too.
Hey, Sherry's here. Hey, Sherry. She said, hey, sandwiches look yummy. Thank you. And Mary Ted T said, cold sun on a dense, chewy white bun. Cold sub on a dense, chewy. Right. See, that cold sub. Mary said, toasted sub, but tuna or chicken salad cold. Now, that is true. I like whenever we would have like a chicken or tuna salad, I always had to toast the bread.
Right.
Just something about that toasted bread with that creamy goodness of a tuna or chicken salad. So good. Shauna said, I prefer cold, but usually now my cold sub is an anti-pasta salad, which is perfect, I think.
Right.
I mean, you're getting all of it without having the huge mess we have.
Right. This is fixing me a knife and fork, but I'm already done. My hands are already jacked. Luckily, right over here underneath this table, I got a little thing of wet naps.
Oh, okay. Yeah, your second sandwich seems to be giving you quite a bit of trouble.
Right.
Did you take the lettuce off?
No, it fell off.
Oh.
That's why I call it the debris.
Mm-hmm. But to me, if a sandwich did that before, I thought it was a good sandwich because that means there was a lot on it
right.
to get so messy. Mm. Mm. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-mm-mm. Okay. Now, Shad said, hot sub with the bread toasted. Shell's favorite was the seafood sub.
Oh.
She liked the cold subs. So is it just like a seafood salad? What's a seafood sub?
Oh, no.
I don't know if I've ever.
But they're in New England area, though, aren't they?
Well, Virginia.
Oh, yeah,
but I don't know if I've ever seen a seafood. The closest I've come across is a tuna. But, what is a seafood? Tell us. Shauna said, and my cold sub is a skillet pizza. Right? That looks so good, though.
Another term, a hoagie, a grinder, a sub. There's another term for, a po' boy. I was like hot po' boys.
Did you say grinder?
Yeah. They're all regional.
Yeah. Rickwood said both. I love a real Philadelphia cheesesteak, but I also like the Italian heroes. Now I just roll up the cheese and meat in a roll. Yeah, exactly. It's so easy to do it. But yeah, a Philly cheesesteak. But were you provolone or cheese whiz? What did you like?
I like both.
Whenever we were in Philadelphia, we went to Reading Terminal, and it's like a big thing there in Philadelphia. And it's like all these little markets and food stands and everything inside. And so we went there to purposely try, I think there's 2 or 3 of like the arch nemesis for the Philly cheesesteak. And we went there.
It's like Coke and Pepsi kind of thing.
Yeah. But we wanted to try all of that, right? Along with whatever other.
What we find.
Well, there was like some other things that were like Philly specific. And we tried it there. The sandwiches, remember, we got one from each, split it. And I don't think I think at the time, I can't remember who we preferred.
I don't remember either. That was over 6 years ago now.
Sherry said, yes, we had budding the beef when we were younger. Deli sliced ham was the favorite when we were teens.
Oh, wow. I always like the beef from Buddy. I was raised on that and Bar S hot dogs.
Oh, yeah. I remember the Bar S.
Government cheese.
Right? I mean, yeah, my hands. I think those other 2, I think the rest is you.
Okay. I won't argue with it.
So good. I love it with the cream cheese, though.
And on that, we're not even partial, really. We're not brand loyal to any cream cheese. We're whatever's cheapest.
Right.
Because I really can't tell the difference between the name brand or store brand or whatever or the Philadelphia. I really can't. Or like I've heard before. Oh, yeah, I'm a herbivore.
You're a herbivore?
Yeah. I've heard it before, though, with the store brand, especially like stuff with like Costco and whatnot, that their store brand is made by the name brand. What?
Yeah, I've heard the same thing. Ooh, that last bite of the jalapeno. Woo! Rickwood said, we used to have gyros all the time at work. It wasn't cold, the meat freshly sliced. Ooh, yeah, like good gyro.
Too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't that on a pita bread? Or am I getting my stuff mixed up?
No, that's how I've usually had it. Whew. Well, that last one really did. A little bite there. Shauna said, Buddy never appealed to me. It was like, what a meat.
Right.
That's how I felt.
Well, another thing we used to do a lot too, we still eat it sometimes. We buy the steakums and do our cheesesteaks.
Yeah, my mom loved steakums. She thought it was the best thing ever. And then now you get it at Aldi. Look at this lipstick, y'all. It don't come off for nothing. I'll still have it on come Sunday, probably.
We'll try.
Huh? 22Q Cat said, those buddy meats. No. Hated those as a kid, but it was really popular way back then.
Well, it was popular for me because
right.
Well, that's for my stepmom too.
There we are. We're back. I am so sorry, y'all. Ugh. That's so annoying. I don't know. It for some reason it doesn't like our 5 tonight. Okay, now I know. Oh, there we go. Hey, look, it saved where I was at. That's awesome.
What?
It saved where I was at.
Oh my.
Shauna said it was so thin, right? Because I think I bought it one time because I think they were like $2 for $1, something real cheap.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, that'd be cool. You had to use the whole dang package just to make a sandwich.
I mean, imagine me, a grown boy, I can only have 3 slices of that.
And like 3 slices is nothing, honestly. Like 3, you.
And if I ate more, I got in trouble.
Did you even see the meat?
Right. I was saying you could almost see through that stuff.
Right. I'm telling you. I remember buying. I think it was some cheap brand. Mm-hmm. I was like, "Ooh, I could really save buying this." And cheaper. I was like, "Not if I have to use 2 or 3 packages."
And it was even cheaper. They had the store brand or the Parade,
that might have been what I bought.
Parade brand or whatever.
I don't know.
Budding, sad to say, Budding was the name brand.
Oh wow. Oh, there's a mosquito now. Did I get it? I don't know. Sherry said Dagwood would just raid the refrigerator, and if it was in there, he would toss it on. Oh, so the sandwich was whatever he could find.
Sweep the kitchen, I guess.
You want one too?
Please. Wow, these have lasted too. They're still wet.
That's Kirkwood. Oh, they're disinfecting wipes. Wow.
This is perfect for after we finish eating.
Right. There's our trash. 22Q Cat said, haha, yes, that stuff was paper thin. Was it even real meat?
All right.
That's what I want to know. Sharon said, dinner looks good. Thank you. Sean said, the Dagwood was a triple-decker sandwich. It had all the Italian meats, turkey, ham, and cheddar, and provolone. Oh, my goodness. That sounds good, though. Caden's here. Hey, Caden. Said, hello. Glad I made it finally.
We're glad you're here, too.
And she said, what is PTSD bread?
Shauna, teach them.
So you probably heard of the PSMF bread. Is that what the protein sparing modified the fast bread? It was like basically an egg loaf bread. I think maybe mostly just egg whites. I don't know. It's like a real big trend a year or so ago. Everybody's making PSMF bread or whatever it was called. And it's just basically egg whites, right? So it's high protein, low in fat, that kind of thing.
But Shauna started calling it that, so we did.
And so Shauna started because it's like it seemed like for a bit everybody was making it or using it or putting out recipes on it. And so Shauna started calling it the PTSD bread, because you're just so sick of hearing about it.
Right.
22Q Cat said, Jimmy John's is so good, but the ones you just made are better. They would have charged $25 for each.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, exactly. Because that was what kind of spurred part of this. Because we have the app, and I was like, well, let me put it in order for what I would want, right? And I always double the meat.
And then also another thing we're doing, the reason why, because we kept getting deals from Uber Eats to order it as well.
Yes.
But still, the cost.
And so I put it in there, and the sandwich, like comparable to the amount of meat we had on this sandwich and cheese and everything, when I put that in the app, it was like $17.25 each person. And I was like, no. So I was like, ooh, that is like, we could take that $30
and buy all this.
Right. And then, then buy all of this and make several meals off of it. So we already ate on it once this week, again tonight, 2 meals.
You use some of it.
I used some of it in my salad today, and then he's going to make another sandwich tomorrow. So we're looking at 2, 4, 6 meals.
And then we're going to have the rest of that lettuce too.
Yeah, 6 meals, and I don't think it even cost us over $20. Right. And that was getting a pound of the meat each. Well, no, the pound, one of them was like $12, and I think the other was like $14. But that was the most expensive part. And we still
beef.
have.
I think it was the beef that was most.
Huh?
I think it was the beef was the most expensive one.
Yeah. But again, 6 meals?
But really, we could apply that logic to any time we go out to eat, really.
Oh, I know. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Shada said, oh, yeah, it was just a catch up. Always got to take her call. That's right. She's your BFF.
Yeah.
My Bear Lynette said, okay, y'all, time for me to go to bed. I'll watch the rest of the replay. Enjoy your evening. Good morning, Lynette. Well, can't wait to see you tonight. Keto Simple's here. Hey, Dustin.
You got to tell him good morning, too, because I'll be tuning in to watch him in the morning. I'll be sitting right here when I'm chatting with you.
Oh, good morning, Dustin. But he's not going to be watching this while he's...
Oh, that's true. Well, still, I'll be telling him good morning in the morning for you.
Oh, okay.
I'll be tuning into his show.
He goes Saturday morning, too?
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
I believe. Tell me if I'm wrong. Please, correct me, Dustin. But I believe we do. I think he goes Saturday and Sunday.
Wow.
He gets her off to work, and then he goes ahead and goes
Oh, okay. You said gets her off? What?
Off to work. Calm down.
Des said, I'm here listening to cooking. Just got home from Costco. Running late tonight. Had more to do today. Oh, what a day, huh?
Oh, yeah. Today was a doozy.
Everybody talking back and forth.
That's awesome.
And Dustin said, cold cut combo just slaps sometimes. That's right.
Well, see, what I used to do, like when I was living with my grandparents, my grandmother's favorite sandwich, she used to make a fried egg sandwich every morning for breakfast before she went to work.
Oh, wow.
And she loved the Roman meal wheat bread.
Oh, yeah.
So she always had it in the house, so that's what I just started eating. And I don't remember the brand, but she used to buy some thick sliced ham lunch meat. It was like real thick. It was a big box, and you pop the lid off of it. But I used to take that and put lettuce and tomato, almost like we did tonight, put on that. But she always bought a jar of sandwich spread, and I always put that on there. Those were awesome sandwiches.
But what about mustard? Did you put mustard?
No, that was sandwich bread. You didn't need it. Because sandwich bread, if I remember correctly, it's been a while since I had it. I thought it's basically like the Big Mac sauce. It's lettuce, mayonnaise and mustard and relish mixed into it.
Oh, okay.
So if I put that on, I didn't need to add the other stuff. It's already in there.
Okay. Sherry said, oyster or shrimp po' boys were a favorite back in the day. Yeah, a good po' boy in New Orleans.
Yes.
Oh. And yeah, an oyster. Oh my gosh.
See, I never liked those. I never liked fried oysters. I only wanted them raw.
I don't like them all which way.
If I got a po' boy, I wanted it with the shrimps.
Yeah, shrimp. Ooh, a popcorn shrimp po' boy.
Or sometimes when they did the fried crawfish, I'd do those too.
Oh yeah. Oh, and then when they would put like the coleslaw mix on there. Oh,
money.
That is good stuff. Keto Simple said, Grinder after dark already. Now wait, one of my friends, she said that Grinder is a game app because her husband plays it all the time. She hears
Wow, you couldn't even say it with a straight face. That's hilarious. That's hilarious.
Rickman said, Shelly, lobster roll.
Oh, yes.
Lobster rolls?
What was that one fancy place? Remember they just opened up here? They opened up here. It was before we went keto. It was Maine Lobster or whatever.
Oh, yeah. Cousin's Lobster.
Cousins, that's who it was, yeah.
Oh, my gosh. Yes. A lobster roll. Or crab rolls.
We never did crab rolls. I don't remember those. We did the lobster.
I think we did have one in Florida. So, like we got a lobster to crab or something.
I don't remember, but I believe you.
Seafood chopped up with mayo and spices on a roll. Yes. Okay. But yeah, lobster roll.
Oh, yeah. We used to love those too.
Whew. And when the first time,
we could do that. We do a lobster roll on the.
Oh yeah, we could.
Let's do that next time.
I'll just eat the lobster with the butter. But whenever we went to Key West, I looked at the place. That's the one. I think I've told this story.
No,
before.
Don't tell it again. I'm tired of hearing that. Or I'm leaving you again there now.
Well, so I was having the lobster rolls. When we were in Key West, I looked up the best place for lobster rolls. So I went there, and this was like they had some seating, but it was mostly like where you stand and eat. Mm-hmm. So you were supposed to get the lobster rolls to go. And so I did. And we were in Key West. The golf carts are street legal. So we rented a golf cart for the day. And my parents were with us. So we had like the extended, it like was, I don't know, an 8-person golf cart or whatever. So Heath was driving. Version. Right. Heath was driving. So in the back, towards the back was my mom and stepdad. And I gave each of them their lobster rolls. And I think she ordered a soup, of course, or bisque. I love good bisque. Oh, me too. And then I'd put ours in the seat. Uh-huh. And then I go to then put my legs so I can get in there, right? And he just starts taking off.
Time to go. It's time to go. I'm going to get stuff together. Oh,
the bell pepper down there. So he starts taking off. So I had to jump back. And so I start, I was like, oh, I was going to run. And I was like, I'm not going to run after him. He'll figure it out. And and the only one who noticed that I wasn't in this golf cart was Louie, my stepdad. My mom, oblivious. His face was forward. He was driving. He was doing his job at driving. And then Louie, he then was like, he was like, I think,
grunting.
He had already had the stroke then, right?
Yeah.
And so he's like trying to yell. And then my mom's just like, Louie, we'll get the sandwich to you. And he's just like, no. And then finally they were like, oh, where's Shelly? So then he had to go back around to get me. I thought it was hilarious. Oh, wow. Shauna said, oh my God, I'm getting the bread trigger. Laugh aloud. Good thing I don't have any. Oh no, I'm sorry. I'll stop talking about that horrible, gicky, mushy bread. Ugh. Right. How it's so pasty and stuff. Sticks in your teeth. Ugh. Keto Simple. I mean, it's almost 9 p.m. here. The sun is setting. Well, there you go. I mean, that's close enough. Sean said Shell Sub was called Seafood Sensation from Subway.
Oh, wow. I don't remember them doing a seafood one.
I don't know. Wow, that sounds kind of cool, though. Sherry said government cheese was pretty darn good. We had Bar S hot dogs and bologna often. Uh-huh. What was government, like what?
It's almost like the cheese you buy now, but it's bigger.
Oh.
But it was like
what cheese I buy now, because I'm
the blocks you got at
I'm
Sam's.
A mini Maitreya.
The blocks you got at Sam's, or like the ones you saw for tonight.
Oh, just regular blocks.
Yeah,
so Colby or cheddar.
No, it wasn't even that. It was just cheese. That's all it said on it was cheese.
Oh, was it yellow or white?
Yeah, it was yellow, but it was like almost yellow, like the plate yellow.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Was it so? It kind of looked like American cheese.
Yeah, but I don't think that's what it was. It just said cheese on it.
Was it actual
cheese product? I don't remember on.
Oh, wow!
Because I haven't had it since I was a kid.
Yeah, I don't. I never had it, so yeah. I was lucky or fortunate enough not to. Wow. Well, but you liked it.
Well, as a kid, I didn't know any better.
Well, that's true. But, I mean, I've heard other people talk about that government cheese is good.
I don't remember, honestly.
And then Dustin said, Bar S hot dogs are still good tasting hot dog, just not clean or low carb. Oh, right. Really?
Yeah, there's stuff in it. Oh. Well, because the cheaper you go, the more filler they put in it.
More filler. Yeah, I was always pre-keto, and I know they're not even that clean, but I was always a... I could see it.
Google it.
I can't Google because I don't know how to say it. Starts with an H, I felt like. Remember, we bought them because I was like, no, this is the only hot dog I like to have.
It's halal.
Hebrew.
Yeah, Hebrew National.
Hebrew National was the hot dog I always preferred, and that was the one that we would always... Because they were all
beef. That's why.
Well, they say they're all beef, but I know now when I've looked at them, they have something sketch in them.
What I'm saying is they don't have any pork.
Right. Yeah. They were all beef.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. But I love those as a hot dog.
Yeah.
But other than that, I didn't really get any other hot dogs.
There was one brand, I can't remember who it is now. Their little tagline was like plump when you cook them or whatever.
Oh.
I can't remember who it is now, though. Somebody will remember in a second.
Yeah. Oh, I kind of remember those.
Kind of good.
Ballpark?
Maybe that's what it was, yeah. Those were kind of good, too.
Mm-hmm.
But I really liked, I think we're kind of spoiled here because I really like a lot of HEB's in-house brand stuff.
Yeah, HEB has some good in-house.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, now. Yeah. I probably would have bought the HEB one.
Right.
Keto Simple said, I like Philly cream just because it's only 5 ingredients versus the other brand have more.
Well, that's true.
Yeah, some of the brands do.
A lot of the stuff there, we just look at the price tag.
Well, no, I've looked at the ingredients and I'm like, well, for half the price,
right?
I'm okay with a little gum in it,
right?
That's
true.
Oh, and they said I miss a solid gyro.
Me too.
Yeah,
those were good.
Keto Simple said Jimmy John's should have hot sandwiches. I thought they did. That's what I thought.
I thought we've ordered them before.
Yeah, because that's what you order is a hot sandwich. Jersey Mike's? Is that who it is?
No, Jimmy John's is the Unwiches.
I know, but maybe I'm thinking of Jersey Mike's.
Maybe. I know we ate there too.
Yeah, that's usually who we've gotten. I guess I don't have. Let me see.
Well, because what happened was too.
I thought I did.
Right before we went keto, we were doing the food delivery stuff for a while.
Mm-hmm.
So we would always get because the company we worked for, you as the food runner had to buy the food. They actually issued you a credit card to purchase this for it. So we were doing all that stuff on ours. We would run our own points. Rewards.
Mm-hmm.
We'd order your food, deliver you, but we'd get the points for it for ourselves.
Yeah. So like
anywhere that had a new promotion, people wanted it.
They don't.
So we got it too.
Yeah. So I think you were thinking of Jersey Mike's.
Me?
Okay. But Jimmy John's, they're just cold. It looks like.
Well, that's probably why it's so easy for them to do an Unwiches then.
Yeah, because they have nothing but cold.
Yeah. Okay.
But
thanks for pointing that out. Thanks, brother. No, seriously.
No, yeah, I get them mixed up, right? Yeah. There was something I was going to comment about what you just said.
I don't remember. What did I just say?
I don't know.
I said a lot.
Well, that'll narrow it down.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't know. You said it. That's why I'm asking you. What did you say?
I don't know, because I said a lot.
Keto Simple said, I like the dark lipstick on you, Shelly. Oh, thank you.
Do too. Simmer down. Because he done said it's after dark where he's at. Watch yourself, boy. You just sit over there and you put that beard under control.
Brenda said, I admit I have steakums with eggs for breakfast. Yes. So good. Well,
yes, it is.
I see the steakums are clean.
You need to get a package of that tomorrow. Then I can have it on Sunday with my eggs.
Because Aldi sells it too.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's where I've been getting it.
Are you
before.
Going to Aldi?
Of course.
That's good. Go get a package. Because remember, I got all the stuff, the stuffies, the cast off from the stuffies. That'll go good in that.
Oh yeah.
And then if we still have more onions, so I can slice it up, throw it in there too. Superb.
Yeah, there we go. Thank you, Brenda.
Thank you. Good call.
And then Dustin saying, let it go when we froze. Okay. 22Q Cat said, our Friday night is never complete without at least one freeze. I know. Right? I know.
Annoying.
Darn you, Elsa. And Sherry said, boom, boom, out with the lights. I know. Super blurry. Is it still blurry?
I think you need to cut down on your mixers there.
Keto Simple said, I love getting shaved beef and making Philly steak sandwiches. Yes. See, that would be good with the steakums.
Yes.
Sherry said, I remember using budding for appetizers at Christmas time. I think we used a pickled cream cheese or olives and cream cheese and rolled that meat around it. Oh, I think so.
All right.
And then wouldn't you use it to make like pinwheels and stuff?
Yeah. But see, can we do that now? I don't even know if they're clean or not. I never look at them. Who is that?
Oh, you know what? I think it is a little bit blurry, y'all, because I had to switch to the 2.
Ah, that's why.
So it might be a little blurry.
Let's see if you switch back to the 5. Will it let you?
I don't know. I could try.
Because just randomly, because like I told you, I'm sitting here in the morning and at lunch watching shows on this. I watch my WWE, the network, right?
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, it'll just boom, it'll pump up and I'll lose screen.
Hey, it says connected, but now your phone's not. So you have to change it on your phone.
But it just randomly, the screen.
Oh, there it is. We're good. We're good.
I know, but I want to put this mayo up.
And I'd like to have another one of my drinks, please.
Of course you would.
Friday night feast underwater. Well, hopefully it's now everything looks good, y'all. Keto Simple said, I'll get egg-rich bologna and Walmart keto wheat bread sometimes. Not great at all, but it helps take me back in time a little bit. Oh, okay.
I'm leaving low. That's what they call it at work. Liquid in, liquid out.
Oh, goodness.
They say that's what the term is.
Lilo, huh? All right. Wow. Okay. Caden said, oh, egg white bread. I know what it is. Yeah. If you've been in the keto sphere any length of time, you've heard about PSMF or PTSD. Thank you. You're welcome, Sean. Sorry, I forgot about that whenever we are doing, if we use the 2, it's a little bit blurrier. And then when we switch to the 5, but for some reason the 5 just wouldn't connect earlier. So good. All right. Mary T said, my dad made the best after supper Dagwood sandwiches. The meat from supper, tomato, lettuce, cheese, onion, and almost always peanut butter and mayo. Yep, my dad, the original Dagwood. Oh my gosh. Could not imagine putting peanut butter with like with the roast beef. Sharon said the first time PTSD bread was a slip, but then it made sense, right? You were like, well, yeah, that actually is accurate. I was accurate. I did not make a mistake. Dust said, I can spend $10 in lunch meat and have almost 2 pounds worth of sandwiches. Exactly. Like we got the pound of the roast beef, a pound of the ham. So those were like, I think 12 and 14 each. And then we got, of course, the horseradish cheddar cheese, and the salami I know was 8 something, but we still have a third of it left. So yeah, so 6 meals out of all of that. And then the lettuce, the romaine he got was actually from Aldi, and I think it's like $3.39 for that package. And they're still like, it's never ending. I think it's growing back each day.
What, lettuce?
Yeah. And then the tomatoes, he just got Roma tomatoes at Aldi as well. They're like 19 cents each. And then he got the onion was actually a package of onions I got at HEB. It was so cool. HEB they call it the Texas Trio of Onions. So in this like 3-pound bag of onions, and yes, it is a little more expensive, but you get the yellow, the white, and the red onion. All of 3 of those are in the bag. And so we got multiples of each. So yeah, getting that. And then the bell pepper I bought was 99 cents. And we still have half of that left. So really, I mean, I'm thinking make $40. but then we're going to have at least 6 meals off of it. So that's actually pretty good.
Because if we would have ordered that at the restaurant, it would have been that much just for the 2 sandwiches.
Exactly. We would have had 1 meal. Yeah. Sharon said, okay, going to bounce. Have a busy day tomorrow. Don't forget, tomorrow is squat day 1. Thank you, Sharon. Good night.
Thanks for the warning.
And yes, thanks for the reminder about that. Ooh,
I need to put
exciting.
This food up.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Keto Simple said, I don't have a Saturday show tomorrow. Okay.
Not bad.
So I guess he just could sleep in.
No, the dogs won't let me.
Whatever.
Oh, this doesn't have to be refrigerated.
Yeah, we never even opened that. Now I kind of want some of the pork rinds and the salsa. That's sounding good. Tweet to Cat, $32 for 2 sandwiches if you ordered them. Apparently they don't know we are a financially savvy group here. What we try to be, laugh aloud. We're not paying that. Exactly. When I saw that, I was like, really? $17 per each person for a sandwich. And again, it would have lasted us 1 meal. And we still would have had to go pick it up.
Yeah. An extra fee if you want it delivered.
Right. Exactly.
And then you got a tip for that too.
Yeah.
No bueno.
This is that hot sauce from H-E-B. Can I have the salt? Yeah, the thick and chunky. This apple pecan.
They have obviously, I think they have a hot, a medium, and a mild.
Yeah.
Oh, this is gonna be refrigerated too.
This apple pecan Redmond smoked salt, y'all, you need to get it.
Well, where's the other container? Okay, I'll open a container. Remember that's the one I showed you where it ripped, so I put it inside of a Ziploc. But now I can't find the Ziploc. I had it earlier, but now I can't find it.
Mm-hmm.
It's annoying.
Ooh, I like that. Shauna said, I have some thin sliced beef. Maybe I need to put it on one of my keto drop biscuits with some melty cheese.
Ooh, yeah. It'd be kind of like a, what do you call it?
Kind of like a Philly.
No, I was talking about those are stuff. One, we used to get it too. They'd have the sourdough bread. No, they'd have the jalapeno. Remember?
The schloshkis?
Yeah, it kind of reminds me of that. Yeah. The way she said it, that kind of, I don't know why I got that visual. But that sounds good though.
Yeah, that does.
Maybe one too, Shauna.
Brenda said, I'm getting lunch meat at the store tomorrow for sure.
Wow.
Those sandwiches look so good. Wow, thank you, Sharon. I said Sharon. Brenda, I'm sorry. Thank you. Well, make sure you share a picture of your sandwich.
Yeah, or your unwich.
Right?
Well, that makes sense now why Jimmy John's does unwiches, because they don't do hot.
No. Yeah, I was thinking of Jersey Mike's.
Yeah.
Does anybody have Jersey Mike's near them?
We used to like them too.
Mm-hmm.
I used to love Subway for 2 reasons. I thought they were cheap.
Yeah.
And 2, there's one right here in the neighborhood. But she said every time she ate there, it made her sick. I don't know what they did. Probably the bread.
I don't know. But every time, because that was always where work would order. You know, when they were going to cater or feed us for a meal, it would be Subway or pizza. And I was just like, oh, I just always got sick from Subway.
I was so happy when they started offering the toasted subs too.
Oh, right. But I like Jersey Mike's. And then let's see, who is... Oh, Firehouse subs.
Yes.
Those are good.
We really, really like Firehouse. This was all back, obviously pre-keto and pre-pandemic. Because we liked that they had that whole selection of hot sauces.
And then they were numbered, on a heat level 1 to 10. So I'd always be like, ooh, let me find a 10.
And down south, Where when I lived before we got together, they had these little shops. They only saw like 3 or 4 of them down that way. It was called Village Seafood. Mm-hmm. And they had the fried food, but they also had pizzas. But they had subs there too. Oh. They were amazing.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, you never saw it because they don't have any up here. They're all down Clear Lake area.
Yeah.
I think they had one in Alvin.
Okay. I didn't tighten it.
Yeah, that's what I'm fixing to do.
Okay.
Well, because I know you're doing all that.
Rickwood said, when I lived in Maryland, we would buy crabs by the bushel.
Uh-huh.
Go home, steam them in the backyard, and spread them on a picnic table. Uh-huh. The remainders we would use for salad or rolls. Yeah. Wow. Wow, that sounds amazing.
It does.
22Q Cat said, oh, wait, Shelly, you said $17 each for those? That would be $34. Exactly. And that's even worse. Exactly.
And then you imagine this, though. So we're doing that, but then we want to get it delivered on top of it.
Mm-hmm.
So then they're going to fee. You're going to have to pay a fee to get it delivered. Then you're going to have to tip the driver.
Yeah. On all of that. Yes. So we spent overall less money. We're still getting 6 meals out of all of this.
Yeah. Probably even more than that.
Yeah.
We're going to get more because we have all that lettuce left.
Well, right. Well, I'm saying a complete 6 meals using all the stuff we bought.
Yeah.
Shada said processed cheese food product. That was the
government cheese. Yeah.
Okay. Keto Simple said Hebrew National.
Yes.
Thank you.
And they were good. I did enjoy them.
I did like those. Rickwood said government cheese was probably more American or cheddar. It was a yellowish orange, but it was really good. Made great sandwiches. We didn't get it, but we would get some from neighbors for our jams.
Okay, now look. Wasn't that cheese like this color, this plate? When it was the same color?
Shada said, government cheese is pasteurized processed American cheese, a term with the standard of identity. It is produced from a variety of cheese, cheddar, Colby, cheese curd, or granular cheese made meltable using emulsifiers and blended.
Well, that's what Wikipedia says anyway.
So basically, it's leftover cheese that they combine together.
You know how they're doing it, though? It's like they make sausage.
Yeah, sounds like it.
It's all leftover bits. Are you done with this?
Yeah.
Well, then here, put that back on the shelf, if you don't mind.
Oh, okay.
Man, see, now we're halfway cleaned up.
The sausage of cheese.
Right.
Rickwood said, one of my girlfriend's husbands worked for the FDA. The agency had a program for the employees where they could get really good butter and cheese from them.
Oh, wow.
We would buy that from Wes. Oh, wow. Wow. That sounds good. Oh, 22Q Cat said Samson sighting. I think it was Samson. Oh, did he come in? I missed it.
He's not now.
Well, it might have been when you went to the restroom.
Possibly. But the tripod and then the light that scares him. The light.
Yeah, that's like walking.
Yeah. It kind of bothers him.
Yeah.
And I really feel like the people that had him before us were kind of mean to him. But he's very skittish still.
Yeah.
And we've had him a little over a year.
Oh, we've had him almost 2.
Oh, wow. It's even worse.
Well, I think also what it is.
And I think they neglected him too.
Right. I think he was neglected, so he's not used to being around stuff. And I think also, as he's kind of a bull in a china cabinet, he's not.
He used to be outside all the time.
Yeah, he's not always aware. And I think before what's happened is he's come running in here and then like hit the lights or whatever, and then he's like, "Oh, something's coming at me!"
Right.
So then that's why he's like, "Oh."
The shape and everything. The ones that look like that one monster.
I know.
I know. Actually, no. You know what I'm talking about, though.
Yeah. Carrie said, "I'm going out the door early to work while it's still light outside. Take care, everyone.
Get it done, brother."
Good night, Carrie. Have a good one. And then Shada said, laugh loud, I could also saute some onion. Ooh.
There you go.
That'd be really good. 22 Cat said, finally, we have some place here. You're talking about Jersey Mike's. I love them. Okay, so you've got Jersey Mike's up there? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I do.
That's who we were confusing them for.
yeah, because they do have hot subs. So they have so Dustin knows of them too then, right? Yeah. They have the cheesesteaks.
I think they're nationwide. I think.
I don't know, because what happened long before you, this organization I used to do stuff with, right? One of the other ladies, her husband was a regional manager for them, and so that's why she was here. Is because they moved from, I forget, somewhere on the East Coast. They moved down here so he can open up, and at the time she was like 2 stores is what we've got so far, but then they had planned to open, I forget, like 8 or whatever.
Wow.
Was the plan back in, I don't know how long ago, over a decade ago. And I was like, oh, wow. And I thought it was so interesting because I just didn't know that type of business. And I was like, oh, I didn't know that they had like regional managers. She's like, yeah, that's,
I guess every company kind of does, right?
Yeah. Well, I guess I just didn't think of it. And yeah, so that's how it started. And I think she even gave me like free coupons or something.
Nice.
Gotta have the hookup.
Right.
But they will do it like, in a bowl. I think they call it a sandwich in a bowl.
Yeah.
That's what we've done. Shada said, I think we have a Jersey Mike's, but I'd still rather make my own. And it's so, it is cheaper because, again, I always have to do double the meat.
Right.
And
that's what it gets you.
Yeah, it is just so high. Brenda said, I live in a college town. I think we have about every sandwich place. Right. I've never been to any of them. I have to stay cheap and am too cheap. I don't know, GF. But I get
gluten-free.
Oh, gluten-free. Okay, that makes sense. And I'm too cheap. Right. Yeah, because it's ridiculous.
See, and also, pre-keto and everything, we didn't know you have a gluten allergy.
Yeah.
We didn't know that's why you kept getting sick all the time. Remember, because several restaurants, you would come home and you'd just be messing up, like really messing up. But we didn't know that's what it was.
Right, because, well, when I had my ulcerative colitis, that's what we just blamed everything on the ulcerative colitis.
Right.
But the doctor supposedly did the test to see if I had celiacs, but they said I don't. But I was like, I don't know, because I sure feel a heck of a lot better as soon as I got rid of gluten.
Right.
Which now, knowing that that's probably the case for most people, if you just don't have gluten, you'll be fine. But
it's like that story Dr. Berry says, well, my dog got better when I stopped poisoning him.
Right, exactly. But yeah, I'm definitely too cheap on that because that's what I told him. And you don't know what the quality of meat's going to be. So even though we bought a little more expensive, because the ham I get's the ham off the bone, which they in-house do. It's their in-house ham. And I can't say all, but I know most of their in-house meats that HEB roast are clean. And so, yeah, I just got that. So it's a little bit more, but I think it's well worth it.
Yeah.
And plus, again, that's so much cheaper that way.
What's that one pizza shop right over by Sprouts? We've gone through a couple of times to do the pizza in a bowl. What's it called?
Papa Murphy's.
Yes. The take and bake or whatever. That is, we figured out that that's a ripoff too, for us anyways.
Yeah.
So we quit doing that.
Yeah.
Like it's so much cheaper just buying doing it ourselves.
Well, you'll see people who are posting, they're like, oh yeah, now they're offering this like keto friendly item. And you're like, oh, well, I want to try it.
Right.
But then
that's what got us.
And then you're like, wait a second. All they're doing is getting a cardboard bowl, put whatever sauce you want, then the meats and the cheeses, and then they're just putting it in their little oven thing. And I'm paying you $15 for that.
And we went and looked it up too. All the ingredients and all that stuff is kind of wonky too.
Yeah, even the cheese, because my coach actually said their cheese isn't 100% cheese.
Right.
And I was like, so I'm paying, I think it's like $14 for their pizza bowl.
Right.
Per person.
Right.
And I'm like, Heath.
I know. And then we got Sam meet at that time, remember?
You didn't let him.
I had my plate sitting on the edge of the table. I got up to go do something. I come back and he grabbed it off the table.
Yeah. You were like, no, you can't have my $14 pizza bowl. But
boy.
Yeah, and I was like,
good job. I don't know why I turned to my dad.
I don't know. I would say the difference is like with that one, you get the Italian sausage, the ground beef.
We got all. That's also why it costs so much. We got all the meats.
Well, that was one of the options, but I think it was still 14.
But we still added extra because we added bacon or something else to it. There's always an extra.
Yeah, there was something.
Add extra.
So. Whereas at home, generally, if we do our skillet pizza, we're just doing like 1 or 2 meats. Like we might do pepperoni and sausage.
And salami.
Yeah.
Because I already see us doing that in a couple of days now.
I don't think it'll last that long. I love hard salami.
Well, then get you another one while you're there.
But that's the main difference. Now, could we still do all those meats?
Yeah.
I mean, you could, like when you meal prep, you could just go ahead and put some aside to make your ultimate meat pizza, and then the rest of it be meal prep for the next few days. Right. But still, yeah, it generally is cheaper if you could just cook at home, right?
Like I said, that's good. That's true for any restaurant, honestly.
Right. Seems if it was a necessity, it's not liked later.
What now?
Seems.
I'm sorry.
Seems if it was a necessity, it's not liked later. I don't understand.
I'm sorry.
I don't know. I'm sorry. Shauna said, I don't like the smell inside Papa Murphy's. Not sure what it is.
Well, see, I had a friend that every time we went to Monterey House, they got sick. She did the smell or something. They're worried about their cleaners or something that messed her up.
I don't remember because I feel like one time we ordered from Papa Murphy's and it was just a to-go.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Shauna was saying it seems if it was a necessity like later, like the government cheese because you had to eat it and now you don't like it.
Oh, I got you.
Because you had to have it before.
Right.
Yeah, that makes sense. But yeah, I think one time we picked it up, and I think one time we went in there and had them make it. And that was the only time, and I don't recall the smell offhand.
I don't either.
I just remember thinking, gosh, these are really expensive.
For as little as we're getting, yeah.
Right. But it was very filling.
Yes.
Really.
That's what Sam thought.
But it's so easy to make a skillet pizza, which is basically what that is a skillet pizza. Because you just do any sauce. So like sometimes we'll use marinara if we have it. Other times I'll just put some like olive oil or avocado oil and some garlic. Or that pesto would have been good too. Do a pesto pizza.
That's
but
what I'm saying.
you ate all the pesto.
All right. Don't eat all that salami tomorrow. Sunday night or Sunday lunch is what we need to make. Make that pizza.
But we don't have any pesto.
Yeah, we do. We got that whole jar.
But we don't have the green pesto.
Oh.
And then we don't have a whole jar. Now we're down to a half jar. You know that?
That'd be fine for our pizzas.
Yeah, that's true. It would be a good pizza.
That's what I'm saying. They're tomato based anyways. So
yeah. Well, I thought like a green pesto would be good on there. Mm. But no, I think the tomato would be good too.
Yes. But then do I need to pull out that mozzarella from the freezer so we'll be ready?
Oh yeah, because
but see, it's to be perfect though, because I'm going out there to take the trash out in a little bit. I got to get in that freezer anyways. Then.
Yeah, there you go.
Walk right by it.
There you go.
And I don't have to go to the freezer to take the trash out. But I'm saying is I got to walk into the garage. What I'm saying.
Well, I want to say thanks again so much, you guys. This has been fun. And there's a mosquito. It's like dancing in front of me.
He's doing it. He's like just teasing you.
But thank y'all so much. This is fun. We enjoyed it. It was delicious. Which did you like better, when we ate it in the hotel or tonight?
Tonight.
Tonight's is really good. Yeah. And you know what? I bet the table where he sat at and ate wasn't any smaller than right here.
No.
But this felt like we had more room.
Yes.
Isn't that weird?
Yeah. Because we were crammed in that little hotel and we're sitting the bed was right behind us and everything. So that's why.
And then the dogs. Yes. Delilah was like the whole time on my feet in front of me.
Yeah. Or under the chair.
Well, that's what I mean. She's right here sitting on my feet. And I was like, okay. Because she
Mommy, it's a new place. I don't know what about it. So.
I know. They're so cute though. But yeah, she is just kind of scared.
Uh-huh.
But okay. Do you have any last words? Or I guess we'll go.
No, not really.
No?
I'm just really full. I think it's time to go to bed.
Mm-hmm. And then tomorrow we're going to make more fudge.
Yeah. What flavor?
I don't know. You have to get me a flavor.
What chocolate do you have? Which one do you have?
The semi-sweet. Yeah.
We're just going to do roulette and just reach in and grab one.
You'll probably get chocolate.
Yeah, because that's what we have, 9%.
All right. Well, that's it. We'll figure it out tomorrow. Maybe we'll do a short on it.
Okay.
All right, y'all.
Well,
thank you so
Good
much.
night.
Have a wonderful weekend. Stay safe. Be cool. And we'll see you on Sunday.
Yeah.
Bye, everyone.